It sounds like a man driven by a relentless, almost obsessive work ethic that just completely ignored how the rest of the world worked. So today, we're going to peel back the myth to find the man and the method that really powered his world-changing inventions.
To really understand the inventor, you have to go back and understand the kid. It was the furnace where his most powerful traits were forged.
From a super young age, this kid was driven by a curiosity that was, well, it was kind of dangerous. He nearly drowned in a canal, was almost smothered to death in a grain elevator, and one time he burned his family's barn to the ground just to see what would happen. And that mindset, that way of seeing the world, it even applied to what most of us would see as a huge disadvantage. An incident in his childhood left him mostly deaf, but he didn't see it as a disability. He actually reframed it as his superpower. It let him tune out all the noise and distraction of the world and lock in with an intense focus that became one of his greatest weapons as an inventor. For every brilliant success like that, there were countless failures. And if you really want to understand Edison's method, you can't just look at his aha moments. You have to look at how he dealt with the darkness, when his biggest, grandest plans completely fell apart. But his reaction to losing everything? This is what tells you all you need to know about the man. He just dusted himself off and said, well, it's all gone, but we had a hell of a good time spending it. Can you believe that? For Edison, the process itself, the problem solving, the learning, the struggle, that was its own reward. It was just really expensive data collection.
So why does all this matter? Because when you put all the pieces together, the intense curiosity, the systems thinking, that incredible resilience, you see that Edison's real legacy isn't a list of 1,093 patents. It's the modern, electrified world that he methodically built, piece by piece.
The reality was a man with a formula, and that formula was built on a foundation of relentless childhood curiosity he never lost. A rare gift for seeing the entire system instead of just the object, and an almost joyful resilience that saw failure as just another step in the process.
We live in an age that celebrates instant success, the viral hit, the overnight sensation. But Edison's story is a reminder that real, world-changing innovation is almost never a single flash of genius. It's slow, it's grinding, and it's often full of frustration. Maybe the real lesson from the Wizard of Menlo Park isn't how to have a brilliant idea, but how to find the grit to chase it through 1,000 failures.